What is going on, y'all? It's your boy, the SMT. What's happening? We're enjoyable. Help it get out to the YouTube algorithm. The likes and the shares really help a lot. So, I don't know. Let's try something for the audio here. Oh, there's everybody. Okay, I was going to say, where's everybody at? We're going to try something for the audio here. You guys are with the SMT. We're doing a live drive home from work. Let's see. All right, so I think we just disconnected, and now we're back. Let's see here. Make sure we're good. All right, so you guys, we're in the Sneed mobile. I guess we named it the Sneed mobile. All right, so let's get. Hopefully that's the last time I get disrupted. All right, we should be good to go. All right, we got 21 in the live. Thank you guys for being here this afternoon. If you're watching in the live, if you're watching this on replay, thank you for taking the time out to watch as well. Video looks kind of hazy, actually. Wonder if that's just the glare. All right, we'll see if this corrects and gets better. All right, I'll be checking to the live chat periodically to take a look at what's happening there, what you guys are talking about. And before I hit like the major roads, while I'm in this little neighborhood here by school. All right, let's see what you guys have to say. We got 20 in the live. Thank you guys for being here. If you could, please like this video. We got Kerwin's in the house. Tech Loving Mama, good to have you on as well. Xander's in the house. Nathan, Oscar, Marty, Ben, Sean. No, I'm back. Joshua. All right, I don't know what's going on there. Aiden is here. Sean, what's happening, buddy? 1+7T on T-Mobile. Or will 1+7T McLaren Edition be coming to the USA? I hear the McLaren Edition might be a Verizon exclusive, so it should be good now. I think what was happening is I think I was just having issue with it wants to connect to Wi-Fi. It's like an Android feature that's in the newest updates. It's just they want to connect you to Wi-Fi automatically if the signal is good or if you're near the signal. So I think that's what's happening there. What's up, John? John, good to see you. Glad you could be here tonight. Because I never have upload. Video looks good? Awesome. Maybe if I close this, it gets better. I don't know. It looks. I don't know if it's got a glare or what's going on there, but let me know how the audio is feeding. Hopefully it's good. If it's not, I'll just take out the aux cable. Hopefully it's okay. What's up, Josh? Steve Sanchez. What's up, Ronaldo? Good to have you on, bruh. One may be in the 1+7T McLaren Edition. All right, about to gas up. Woo! Here we go. And we're off. It's a busy street. What's going on, Tito? What's happening? Audio's good. Video's still buffering. Sheesh, man. I was kind of hoping the video wouldn't buffer. I don't know. Signal's strong. Maybe it's not. I don't know. Looks like a couple of bars. We'll see. Seems like glare is coming in from the rear window. Anyways, what I want to do is I want to talk about T-Mobile. I've had them now for about a month, and this is kind of serving as an update. I did a stream, I want to say like maybe 3 weeks ago or something like that, and I did it over the T-Mobile LTE network, and it was my drive to work, which is at like 7 a.m. So obviously the network congestion at 7 a.m. is pretty much non-existent. Video is still buffering. Everything is fine with video and audio. I don't know. Everybody's got like mixed results. They're saying good. They're saying bad. I don't know what's going on. Anyways, it shouldn't be too bad. Boyfriend and girlfriend holding hands on the street. Those darn kids, let me tell you. I feel old, you know, like I've been teaching for like 10 years, guys, and like when I first started teaching, my students were born in like 1996, 97. Now they're born in like 05. My students, like 9-10 years, you know, it's crazy. Video's not buffering. All right, cool. So yeah, stop blaming me for your buffering problems out there. It's not me, it's you. All right, we got 52 in the live. Thank you guys for stopping in and watching this live stream. What I'm live streaming about is I'm just live streaming to kind of test the T-Mobile LTE network. You guys let me know, you know, what the what if it's how it's feeding, you know, how's the audio, how is the video, is it disrupted, is it blurry, are the frames dropping? Let me know. I'm going to be watching, I'll be rewatching this back later just to see. But the last time I did one of these, it was in the morning. What's up, Jarrett? Good to have you on. I'm 35, Midwest guy. Teacher for 10 years. So, yeah, I did the same stream, the same drive to work. Now I'm going home. But I was doing those live streams in the morning. There's no network traffic in the morning. Like, who's heavily using their LTE? So, you know, those streams weren't really a test. This is more of a test because people are getting off of work, using their devices. It's about 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we're actually about to drive a really congested area. Like, seriously, tons of people. It's a huge, like, shopping village. And I expect that to possibly have some slowdown, maybe. We'll see if the T-Mobile network can rise to the challenge, rise to the occasion. So, we'll see. All right, good. No delay, Sean says. T-Mobile and Alyssa Finland combined works perfectly. All right, cool. Good to have you on. Xander says, getting a live latency of only 3 seconds. It's better than your normal Wi-Fi streams. No kidding. Audio and video good on my end. Awesome. Good to know. Look, here's what I've learned about, now that I've had T-Mobile for like a month. Their network has excellent latency. I don't really have latency issues. I typically see latency between like 18 milliseconds and like 28 milliseconds. Seriously, it's so good. Verizon can't touch those latencies. Like, if I was to speed test Verizon right now, my latency would be like in the upper 30s, low 40s, even into the 50s. So in latency, I think T-Mobile does a really good job with that. It really surprises me. What's up, Tim, man? Good to have you on. Hey, Ricky Florida Keys, good to have you on, buddy. Gregory, good to have you on as well. Mr. D's product review channel. I'd like to know, after the update, where I live is only one tower due to geography. How 5G work in rural areas like where I live. You know, I don't know. It kind of depends on, like you said, kind of how your city or municipality, how it's set up, how it's laid out. If it's conducive to putting up a bunch of towers, or if it's just putting up like a couple of macro sites, you know, or if it's a place where they're going to want to be putting a bunch of nodes. I don't know. It just kind of depends. My area is bad right now for T-Mobile, leaving next billing cycle. They do. Tim, man, what's your market? Because, like, there are some T-Mobile markets, guys, that are super slow right now. They're dealing with the growing pains of a network. Like, the stuff that AT&T went through years ago, the stuff that Verizon has been dealing with for the last 5 years, like, T-Mobile's now going through that. It's their growth stage. They add over 1 million subscribers every quarter. Like, there's no other company doing that. So what T-Mobile's going through is like a renaissance in growth. You know, that sort of thing. I don't want to get pulled over. I'm going to have to stop. So that's kind of the situation there. Hold on a second. Let's put on the air conditioning. I don't want my phone to overheat. Let's see if this works. I might even have to charge it. We'll see. I don't even know if I remember to charge it. All right. So, yeah, in some cities, honestly, Tim, man, I understand. The congestion's a real issue. Aurelio says, I'm driving 4 bars on LTE, 30-minute drive, looks good, 720p. Sweet, man. Xander, the T-Mobile coverage in my house is so bad. I can get usage on the upper level, you know, like the bedrooms. The main level is barely usable. Like, I have to kind of, I've got to manage it. Like, I've got to do 144 or 240p video. It kind of sucks. Upstairs, it's serviceable. I can do like 480p, that sort of thing. But it's not good. I don't know what's going on. Aliashki says, we have a big problem in Finland. Mobile data is de facto unlimited and people use it a lot. Even as a main connection at home, mobile data is super slow here. God, man. So you need bolstered networks. They need to free up spectrum or, bolster with small cells. They're going through that. 2 more Band 71 updates went online in your area. Oh, I'm going to have to check that out. I don't know. I mean, if it's in Cleveland, it could be anywhere. I mean, I guess it's a geographically larger city, I guess. Pixel 4 is whack from Michael Fortner. Yeah, I mean, it's if you're into pixels, it's probably a good upgrade if you're coming out of a 2. Maybe not necessarily out of a 3. I don't know. It depends how you really like photography. If astrophotography does something for you. Mr. D's product review. How much can you find out about tower upgrades that most people can't? I mean, there's nothing that I can access that you can't. Most of the tower upgrade stuff that I learn about is market to market. It's not really about towers. So say, for example, if you're a T-Mobile customer, the best way to do it is to reach out to their different Twitter outlets for like the network engineers and stuff like that. They can probably give you a more timely update on upgrades in your area and like when they're estimated to be complete or when they're happening. Big shout out to the 67 in the live. Thank you guys for being here to watch. Please like this video on the way in. Do say hello to the SMT. And let's see what else we got here. Jose's in the house says, bit the bullet, just watched the T-Mobile a couple of hours ago and honestly noticing the LTE upgrade in my area. That's nice. I always recommend T-Mobile to people if the coverage is good in your area, their pricing is good, their pricing is fair, and customer service is second to none. And that's what I've learned in my time with T-Mobile. When the coverage is good, it's amazing, and nobody takes care of their customers like T-Mobile does. I'm in the Twin Cities. Some places speed is good. You know what's crazy, Tim, man, is I don't know if you know Dave B's Tech. He's a YouTube creator, small creator like myself. He joins me on the live streams and the podcast sometimes. He used to live in that area, and he says T-Mobile's awesome. So I don't know if it's just specific locations where you are, or if it's maybe he has different standards than you do. Maybe your expectations are much higher. I don't know. But he says they're pretty good over there. Lewis Drive. Did you talk to T-Mobile about the cell spot? I'm not really into it, honestly, Steven. I don't know if I want a cell spot. I really just want to live the LTE life when it comes to my phones. I mean, my home Wi-Fi is really good. I could do Wi-Fi calling. I could connect to the Wi-Fi and get fast connectivity and do, 4K video and whatever else I want to do. You know what I'm saying? Maris says, I just hopped on. What is the topic? We're talking about my experience with T-Mobile, actually. It's been really good thus far, honestly. It's been excellent. I'm very surprised, guys. Like, my expectations coming into this using T-Mobile, I was expecting, lots of spots, areas with coverage gaps. I haven't really seen it, honestly. My home area isn't great, but it's really just in my house. But even, like, if I'm upstairs in the bedroom, my coverage is actually, it's usable. It's not great, but it's usable. The main level is really difficult. The lower level, the basement's impossible. And my basement's like, I spend tons of time in my basement. That's where the studio is. That's where my big screen for where I watch games. I got my sectional, my sofas, my recliners. It's where I kick it a lot. So I have to get connected to Wi-Fi if I'm doing anything with my phone on T-Mobile. So yeah, maybe I'll just bite the bullet and get it. I don't know. All right, I'll check those out, Ricky Florida Keys. I'll check out the maps. Aiden says, I honestly can't wait for T-Mobile to finally put Sprint's 2.5 gigahertz to full potential. I think a lot of people are. I think a lot of people understand what T-Mobile can do. It's gotten to the point with Sprint, like, maybe it's just, like, SoftBank is not willing to reinvest into the company. SoftBank has taken a lot of losses, tons of money and debt. They're probably thinking to themselves, like, enough is enough. And I can't blame them when they're like, we're hemorrhaging tons of billions of dollars. How long can we do this for? So, and guys, honestly, like I try to keep it 100% real all the time. The best case scenario is actually without a merger. The best case scenario is actually Sprint being a legit national competitor, which they're not. Their coverage gaps nationally are so profound. They rely heavily upon roaming agreements to get coverage all over the U.S. They're by far of the four of the most incomplete carriers. Without the roaming agreements with T-Mobile and in the past with Verizon, like, where would they be? They just couldn't provide the coverage nationally. So all that to say, like, the best case scenario would have been Sprint being viable as a standalone company. They compete in pricing. They compete with phones and hardware. They don't compete in network, at least not on a national scale, and also not with their native network. It's just not going to cut it. Do you think the solution could be Wi-Fi cities? I mean, and sometimes it works. Not a large-scale solution. Wi-Fi won't get it done. Especially when you think about, like, propagation. How do you get Wi-Fi to extend? I mean, that's the whole idea behind LTE, is to have coverage everywhere and to have long-range technology. That's what it stands for. Mr. D's product review says, I'm a Sprint customer and wonder how it will be me after the merger is finalized. You know, I expect it to be better, especially long term. Like, I'm talking like 2-3 years from now. Like 2-3 years from the merger close, I mean, the T-Mobile network is going to be fantastic. A lot of customers will be happy with the service. Yeah, Jonathan, I drive a car. Yeah. Watch it on T-Mobile hotspot, 100 gigs. And still get unlimited. Yeah, I mean, it's good to be in 2019 where unlimited data is serviceable, useful, and abundant. 480 at Fitch Road. Oh, wow. Okay, I know exactly where that is. I can drive by that right now. You guys, hey, Ricky Florida Keys, I'm going to drive by 480 and Fitch, okay? I'm literally going to do that. I'm literally like a mile away. I'm not joking to you. I'm not kidding. Oceanic Vibes in Albuquerque. Coverage is great here. I've heard that. I've heard Albuquerque's really good. Right, we got to get to Fitch. So that's... Fitch. Okay, we got to go up. Okay, I know exactly where we're going. All right. If you guys are just getting into the live stream, please like this video. Thank you guys for being here. Do say hello to the SMT. Live streaming with the SMT. Talking T-Mobile, baby. If you're on Sprint, you'll be blown away after the merger. Yeah, I agree with that. Ricky Florida Keys. Xander says, have you hit the congested area because video seems fine still? Yeah, I passed it. I passed it a long time ago. Yeah, T-Mobile has been doing a great job of bolstering the Cleveland area with tons of small cells and upgrading towers with antennas and capacity. 100 gigs and let's see here. Use a VPN to get faster speeds than T-Mobile. I mean, I'm getting 1080p uninterrupted. So, hey, what's up, Jeremy? Good to have you on, man. Danielle from Florida. Good to have you on. Thanks for stopping by. Jarrett, I drive a Batmobile. I call it the Sneed Mobile, but it's a Honda. Good gas mileage, 6-cylinder, lots of power. It's fast. I love it. It's comfortable. Leather guts. It's got the camera, you know, for the side mirrors and whatnot. Let's see if old SMT can slide in here to the next lane. Then I can stay in my lane. 35 likes. Thank you guys for liking the video. If you haven't done so, please do like and share the video. Video is getting bad. You know what, Joshua? That could be congestion. Seriously. Why is his car important? Matt Dubb, what's happening? Hey, Ronaldo, my brother. What's going on, man? Glad to have you on. Yeah. Only 7 likes. We need to get them likes up. Hey, I got 38 likes. How many of you guys, how many of you out there are liking this? Come on now. Tech for your needs. What's up, brother? Glad to have you on. Man, a lot of good people in the live. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for, you know, spending a few moments with the SMT. Thank you for the continued support. I appreciate you guys watching my videos. I can't thank you guys enough for that. I always tell people, like, you know, the YouTube channel that I have, I honestly always say it. I've tweeted it. I've put it in the community section. By far, I have like one of the best communities out there. There's no trolling. There's no negativity. There's no toxicity. I really do appreciate you guys very much. And the support you give me really drives me to continue to produce videos on a regular basis. I know there's a lot of people that, you know, they don't see the subscribers, they don't see the growth, and they step away and they go away from YouTube. I haven't had to do that. I've always felt like I've always had support, and people have enjoyed my content, and they've rewarded me with the likes and the shares and the growth. So I've been very happy, and thank you guys for that. T-Mobile works great in Houston. Good to know. What's going on, Nelson? Good to have you on, man. 38 likes, just had to refresh the page. Ah, that's that warning. I used to live in these apartments right here, and literally the worst drivers live in this apartment complex. Pulling in and out and stopping randomly for no reason. Like, it's known. They are like by far the worst. I like Hondas too, man. There's a reason why I bought this car. This is actually a 6-cylinder. It's really fast, actually. Yeah, thanks for smashing the like button, guys. Appreciate it. SoftBank going broke after the WeWork IPO fail. I mean, there's a lot of reasons why you could say that SoftBank is failing. But they have had it's not all bad for SoftBank. Mr. Dees says, with 5G being able to consume tons more data quicker, do you think that the data cap for deprioritization will rise? I mean, honestly, in my opinion, I think with 5G, there shouldn't be a data cap. There really shouldn't. It doesn't make sense. So you know what could happen with 5G connection. We're talking downloading movies in seconds, right? So if you're doing a gig per second and you download a 3 gig movie or a 5 gig movie or even a 10 gig movie, I mean, we're talking about that getting done in literally 10 to 20 seconds. The installation of apps, I mean, they'll be downloaded before they're installed for sure. Oh, there's the upgraded tower. I see it. All right, Ricky, Florida Keys, we found the tower. Maybe I'll come back to that and check it out sometime. That's the tower right there. I've never noticed it. Verizon's also building a tower around here too. I just saw it, but they decommissioned another tower. So now the signal over there sucks for now. So that kind of stinks. No video or audio issues here. Good, awesome, glad. Thanks, Jacob. There's the likes, huh? Hey, thanks, Tech for Your Needs, man. I appreciate the kind words, man. Robert from Miami. Good to see you, man. Thanks for being on. Leah Shansky says, big data packages when you travel to Europe. I don't usually, like if I was traveling to Europe, I wouldn't take a SIM card with me. Maybe Project Fi or Google Fi, but other than that, I wouldn't take it. Maybe T-Mobile. I would get a SIM from that area. You know, I wouldn't be looking to take a SIM. Oh, there's another tower. Maybe it's that one. Holy crap. There's towers everywhere. Man. Yeah, I wouldn't travel with a SIM. Usually it doesn't work well that way. You want to probably get the local company's SIM. I mean, your speeds are going to be limited anyways, you know, roaming and stuff like that. Hey, thanks, Danielle. Appreciate you liking and sharing the videos. Appreciate it, man. I mean, I really do appreciate you like the lives. Thank you. Thank you for that. Do I plan to get a 5G phone for testing in the future? Pick up an S10 5G on eBay for $800. It's still too much though, Joshua, honestly. I mean, I bought an S10 Plus regular S10 Plus, LTE only, for $500, you know? WiMAX fail, says Mart. Yeah, I have to agree with you there. Yeah, WiMAX was a total fail. They should have been going all in on LTE from the start. They had to backtrack that completely. Yeah, it was a big time loss and tons of money. And just like it set them back in time. See, that's the thing, guys. You think losing money sucks. It does. But the only thing worse than losing money is losing time. Because in the time that you lose, you'll never get it back. And that's time that can be used to make money. So, just my 2 cents on that topic. Yeah, Sprint's made bad investments and WiMAX was a big loss monetarily. But the time they lost and having to play catch up ever since has hurt them, like, severely. Just got 5G on my Wi-Fi internet provider this morning. 5G is just a channel when it comes to Wi-Fi. So 2.4 gigahertz, 5 gigahertz, those are just channels. So, or bands, I should say. Like, so a dual band router, you got a 2.4 band and then you got a 5 gigahertz band. And the 5 gigahertz band offers great speeds and throughput, but the distance kind of sucks, right? Higher frequencies, less propagation. The lower frequency, like the 2.4 gigahertz, gets you really nice connection from distance, so like further away from that access point. BFMV416, WiMAX is an old technology that Sprint invested in, thinking it was going to be the next big thing, and they failed. It turned out to be LTE. After upgrading my grandfathered 1500 everything data plan, I've been slowed down a lot. Yeah, I mean, you're probably being deprioritized, right, for congested area. What's up, Jake? 2.4 gigahertz has a lot of lag. I love 5 gigahertz, but sometimes it's just limited in how far it could reach. So sometimes it helps to just have multiple access points in a home. Like I always tell people, mesh systems are awesome. If you have a larger... Oh, it just said reconnected. I wonder what's going on. I wonder if signal dropped. I don't know. It says I have LTE. I don't know. Let's see here. Having some buffering, dropped frames, but has not been too bad. All right. Well, I mean, Jarrett, that's what I'm testing, That's what I want to know. I'm glad you guys are giving me the feedback. Because what's going to happen is I have to make a decision. I don't know how much sense it makes for me to have 3 lines of service. Like I have Visible, I have this T-Mobile postpaid, and I have a Verizon postpaid. And what I want to do is I want to test. I'm only going to keep 2. It doesn't make sense for me to have 2 postpaid lines and a prepaid line. I really just want to have 1 postpaid and 1 prepaid. So I'm going to do the testing over like 3 months. I want to test the T-Mobile network. I want to, do what I do and test it and see how the performance is. Because again, like I said, is T-Mobile going to be good enough to compete with Verizon's network? Which Verizon, guys, I mean, nobody does LTE availability better than Verizon. Not AT&T, not Sprint, not T-Mobile. Now, speeds are a different game. We could argue that Verizon speeds have been slowing and they've been managing their network heavily. But when it comes to LTE availability, few do it like Verizon. AT&T, I think, is pretty close, though. Tech Love and Mama says 5G is good for close connections. 2.4 is good for longer range. Yeah, in my experience, that's pretty much how it goes, honestly. All right, let's take some back roads. Let's see if I drop any frames or if I disconnect or any of that. Let's see what happens. I'm actually driving by a Vitamix. Hear that engine roar. Thank you guys for being here. Thanks for liking the video if you have. If you haven't liked it yet, please go ahead and do that. Thanks for the 63 that are in the live currently. Big shout out to the replay crew. If you're out there watching this on replay, thanks for taking the time to watch. Hey, Joel, what's going on, man? Long time no see indeed. Man, it has been a while, man. It's good to see you on. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, if it's disconnecting and cutting, that's what it is. I mean, that's what I'm here testing. I want to see what it's like on a live stream with T-Mobile. Wow, 55 likes. Thank you guys so much for liking the video. Anybody else out there, if you haven't liked it yet, please do. There was a hiccup wherever you've been talking about the large mesh. Man, that sucks. Okay, so I was talking about like home routers and Wi-Fi systems, and I really like the multiple access point, multiple router connections, Google Wi-Fi. Do it, now with Nest and stuff like that. It's really good. Bad handoff. Yeah, going from tower to tower. I should be good here. I'm actually going over the interstate. There might be some upgrades that have been done out here recently. So I'm actually going to be driving by. They are building a tower over there. Oh, so Ricky, you're like a wireless prophet, man. I could see the pole over there. I could see where they're going to be installing the antennas. It's just a little bit west of me. I'd say like maybe 1,000 feet, if that. Park my car, but that's not what I'm trying to do, GTR. I'm testing it on the drive. I'm okay with it having hiccups. I want to see how strong it is. You know what I'm saying? I want to see the connectivity. I want to see the handoff. I want to experience that. You know, I'm sorry if it disrupts your view. I apologize, but that's what I need to know. I need to know who's doing the most when it comes to, you know, internet wireless providers. Jake Adams says Verizon usually the best. AT&T sucks. I've had good experiences with AT&T, honestly. When it comes to their service, their provisions, I'm not talking customer care. I'm not talking products. I'm just talking their network. To me, it's always been pretty good. I've always felt like it's been a strong number 2. I've never considered them to be number 1. I've always thought they needed more LTE, which they've been doing. And I've always thought that their speeds needed to be improved, and they've been doing it all year. AT&T completely dominated 2019. So when I do like my end of year summaries and conclusions on the networks for the year, you know, AT&T's, they're where it's at. You know, honestly. T-Mobile did some great things, and the merger would have been awesome for them, but we'll see what happens there. Ricky, I am on Shady something, Usher something. Crap, traffic. I was gonna go. Sometimes I feel like I'm in no man's land. Let me know how the video quality is. Let me know how the audio is feeding. Man, this thing's got some giddy up. Had to test it, you know. Let the horses out, you know. Burning that petrol fuel. Hey, what's going on, Adam? Glad you could stop by today. Who knows? Maybe I'll have like a train up there. I think I'm passing a train. Some tracks. Jake says Verizon is the best coverage. I don't think you're going to get a lot of arguments out of people there. Very few people have said to me, Verizon lacks in coverage. Maybe in an area here and there, but usually when Verizon doesn't have coverage, nobody has coverage there. It'll be like a complete dead spot for all carriers. 64 on here, only 18 likes. I think we got 57 likes. Yeah, if you're just hopping into the live, thanks for being here and thanks for watching the video. Please do like it on your way in. Share it if you want to get anybody else involved and notified. Over the tracks. We did it. There's another tower up and coming. This area is pretty dense in towers, honestly. Like I could see one from here. I don't know if it's T-Mobile. It looks like it is. Yeah, that's definitely a T-Mobile tower. See that, and that's the thing. Like I've been reluctant to try T-Mobile up until now because I haven't seen like a legitimate competitor to T-Mobile or to Verizon and AT&T up to this point. But now, like with all these network upgrades, and I think not just the upgrades, but also the simple fact that they've densified, they've added towers, they've added antennas, they've upgraded pre-existing equipment. They've done a lot. So now I feel like they're legitimate to me. Like it wasn't until I actually bought the service, paid for it, put the SIM in the phone and tried it. Now I feel like, yeah, like T-Mobile has arrived. Verizon is the strongest indoor. Yeah, they do a good job about that. One major thing for all the countries building 5G is to widen the availability for fiber backbone. That's so true. People underestimate how important fiber is. Coverage gaps in New York. Very clear 720p. What's up, MT Houston TX? Audio and video is good. Fast and Furious. Yeah, I gave it a little gas. If you're a hunter like myself, this is from Dustin. Verizon is the only way to go. Yeah, I don't think anybody has better LTE availability than Verizon. Adam's bored at work. Adam, get to work after you watch this live stream. Ray's Mobile Carrier News, what up? What's happening, man? Gotta get those horses working. Yeah, man. Burning that petro. Burning that premium petro. This thing takes unleaded, like regular unleaded 87, but I don't use that. I use premium because I got used to $3.50 a gallon, and now it's like under $3. So I'm like, since I got used to $3.50, I might as well just go ahead and put the premium anyways. T-Mobile is dead right now. My store, that is. Oh, that's right, Adam. You work for T-Mobile employee. Good to have you on, man. Thanks for stopping by. Looks good, 720p. Awesome. T-Mobile, great for me where I am, from Mills Lane. Awesome. Up there's the law. Police, man. Hello from hometown custom PC. Good to have you on, buddy. Ronald, what's up, broski? Good to have you on. Man, 65 in the random live stream. That's fantastic. 62 likes. You guys are amazing. I've never seen a ratio that good. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for liking the video. We're almost to my destination, actually. We're pretty close. So you guys can see my commute's like 35 minutes on the way home. It's like 29 minutes on the way to work. You know, like 30 maybe. I don't know. It's probably longer than it should be, but there's literally no freeway. I have to take the streets. It kind of sucks. So, but yeah. Now, we might start to get some frame drops and stuff. This is where the signal gets real crappy. I might even have to connect to my Wi-Fi when I pull in the driveway. Actually, let me go ahead and start up my Wi-Fi so I can auto-connect once I pull up. Oh, what's going on here? Okay. All right, we'll see. All right, so if the video gets crappy, you guys, you know, don't mind that. It'll get better once I connect to Wi-Fi, and I'll kind of close things up with the live stream. All right, I got to watch out for kids, man. I got tons of kids in my neighborhood. Good kids, but, you know, you never know. They're not paying attention. I'm sure their parents taught them to watch when they cross the streets and all, but you just never know. Chasing something, you know, forgetting to look. All right, so nothing happening. Got kids in the driveways. Okay, we're good. All right. Seriously, I'm always on the lookout. There's tons of kids on the street. All right, and we are going to reverse park because that's what the SMT does. Not everybody does this. It's not for everyone. But I gotta look out for those kids. Always on the lookout for those kids. All right, none there. None there. All right, we're getting there. Okay. Wouldn't that be crazy if I like ran into my garage door with you guys on the live? All right, so let's see. Maybe it connected to Wi-Fi. Nope, it didn't. It's still on LTE. But I don't know what type of connectivity it's going to be, honestly. Yeah, we're testing T-Mobile, Joel. Visible, cheap, and really good. If you're in a good Verizon area, yeah, it's Visible's good. What's going on with the merger? Right now, the FCC has just officially ruled for. They voted. There were 5 commissioners. 3 voted for, 2 voted against. The 2 Democratic voters voted against, supporting their party, obviously. Just turned another band 71 in the keys here, too. Oh, awesome. More coverage. Gilbert, Verizon customer care is not good. I think the systems suck. I think customer care representatives are not always equipped to help their customers. Lack of training, stuff like that. Verizon has top speeds in upstate New York. I don't think anybody's better than Verizon in upstate New York. The Honda must have a turbo. No, I wish. Premium is a waste of time. You're getting nothing with that little jump in octane. Get the same. I don't do it for the MPG. I just do it for the sake of burning cleaner. You know, I've always had better experiences using premium fuel. My last car that I bought, lasted me, I don't know, man, maybe 11 years. And I never had fuel injector problems. I never had head gasket problems. I never had any problems associated with fuel lines, anything like that. So I'm going to stick with the premium. And plus, it runs so much better, honestly. John is truly different managing director if you compare the dull and conservative European ones. Yeah, he is different. Jake, Visible's awesome here because Verizon's awesome here. Yeah, I'll keep that cell mapper on, Ricky Florida Keys. Still thinking of coming to Vegas, Sneed. Man, I was thinking about for CES, right? God, isn't it coming up here, CES? I feel like it's right around the corner. Resolution is dropping, but it's still serviceable. Yeah, the signal is fine, but speeds are not good here. Before I moved from Puerto Rico, I was getting 200 megabits per second in certain areas. Wow. Jonathan from Puerto Rico, cool. Still looks good at your house. That's awesome. What's up, Seabass? Good to have you on. BF says, hopefully merger gets approved. T-Mobile won't stop until they're #1 carrier. I mean, it's really refreshing to see how committed they are to succeeding. There's tons of dogs in this neighborhood too. I've used 87 my whole life, never had any problems, new or old. Yeah. I mean, I've had vehicles I've only used 87 with and I haven't had problems, but the cars that I care about, I like to use premium. Holy crap, Ricky Florida Keys. 450,000 miles on a Jeep. I don't know if that says more about you as a car owner or Jeep as a manufacturer. uh, oh crap, TK is on, man. Crap, I don't want to miss that. Guys, everybody, if you know TK, Tommy Kelly, over on the YouTube, that's my dude, man. He's live and broadcasting something. I don't know. Is he on YouTube or if he's on Twitter? I don't know what he's doing. Uh, SMT, you shouldn't complain. I get one bar LT with Sprint if lucky. Yeah, you're right, man. I shouldn't complain. Third world problems, or first world problems, as they say. Danielle, oh man, got in while Sneed was driving about to drive. Streaming from the cool parent hotspot or from the phone. I'm streaming from the phone. What's up, ACDC? You know what, Nelson? I think you're right. I see a lot of Jeeps, man, around older ones. You know, they are legendary. Oh 04 Jeep Cherokee lasted that long? Wow. In here, a move, man. I don't know. I'm really a Midwest guy at heart, man. I love the Midwest. I love the seasons. I love the wholesomeness of the communities. You know, I'm not really big on city life per se. I mean, I live in a city, but it's not industry. It's not hustle and bustle, big city grind, you know, concrete jungle, New York, Chicago, LA, Vegas. It's not like that, you know. Not that it's better or worse. It's just like what you get used to. And I don't know, man. Like, it's just how I grew up and it's what I know. So to me, this is normal to me. I mean, I've been to big cities and there's things I can appreciate about it, but yeah. CES in January. Okay. I was way off. Surprised he got 450K out of a Jeep. Yeah. I mean, it's awesome. You want more Sneed mobile streams? Okay. You could do that. All right. Love our seasons too. Sand, palm trees, blue green oceans. Jihad, I'm in the Cleveland area, man. Video's freezing and losing sync with audio. Yeah, let me go ahead and just connect to the... Well, I'm probably going to end the stream. It's at 45 minutes. So I think what I'll do, guys, I do want to thank you guys for watching this video. If you could, please like it on your way out. If you're watching this on replay, please do like this video. Thank you for watching. Big shout out to all my mods out there. Big shout out to everybody who liked the video. Big shout out to all my people, all my my loyal subscribers and viewers, all that commented. Thank you guys for spending part of your afternoon with me, or evening, wherever you are. I know there's some people from like Netherlands and all over the place, so I want to thank you guys for being here. We are going live tomorrow. I do have a video that I'm prepping for tomorrow, so a lot of news up and coming, so stay tuned to the channel. And of course, I'll keep you guys posted here on the merger, and I'll keep you guys up to date on what's going on with all the wireless carriers. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Please, by all means, do share this video, get it out to the algorithm. People can get exposed to the SMT. So that's it for this one. Thank you guys for being here. I am the SMT, and I will catch you guys on the next stream or on the next video. Peace.